Good morning, Hit Nation. I've decided to record this video after all, because at the end of the day, this is also a part of what I want to do with this channel and just in general. I love talking about the Heat, and I'm going to do it, regardless of the title of any of my recordings connected to the Heat being my worthless half a penny. It's not my 2 cents. I don't have 2 cents to give. I just go, I just follow the right people. And I get information the same as everybody else. And yesterday was indeed an important day because it was Pat Riley's presser, and that's what I think a lot of the local media was waiting for, more than Spose, more than the players. That is not as important, although according to the podcast Five on the Floor, which I again highly recommend because these guys are as close to the organization as Ira Winterman, Barry Jackson, and so forth. And they kind of got used to what questions to ask and what questions not to ask, and they still ask the tough questions sometimes. And they get the answers that they get the answers. But their explanation is that unlike other teams, and unlike even other teams in Florida, it seems like the only organization that goes like that a little bit more is the Panthers, but it took them a while to do so, something that the Heat has been practicing, which is one voice. No matter the face of the organization nowadays is Spo, it's no longer Pat Riley's as it used to be because it doesn't do many pressers. It does it once a year, and that's all, maybe twice, to start the season, to end the season, and that's it. It used to be a common thing. Now it's a Spo thing. Now Spo is the face of the franchise, and he's going to be communicating. He's going to be the voice. So everybody gets their act together behind the scenes as to what is going to be communicated to the media. So when Pat Riley says something, it's always something that has been vetted before, with the entire organization. Him not being the owner of the organization itself. And I think a lot of the people saw the snippets of it, and especially what the snippets that are chosen to be written, right? Not the 3 minute or the 1 minute or the 2 minute videos, which show the full context of Pat Riley's words. One of my friends from the group that I have, that is a small cozy group for Miami Heat fans, just people that basically kind of know each other online. And he said that Pat Riley woke up yesterday and chose war. But the truth is, I disagree. I don't think he did. I think that there was something that so a couple of things, right? First of all, as of when it comes to Jimmy Butler, the full context of his words mean the team is with Jimmy, the team is committed to Jimmy. But Pat Riley did challenge Jimmy to be more available because that was the basic main theme of yesterday's presser. Availability is everything. In the context of what Butler's agent responded, the same thing. Butler is committed to the city. Butler is committed to Miami. And so I think they're going to work something out. Whether or not that's going to be beneficial to the team financially or otherwise, again, I'll repeat it. I have a strong belief that next season will be Jimmy Butler's comeback season. Now, as for generally talking about, if he's not on the court, he should shut up, which was another quote kind of, completely taken out of context. He was actually talking about his days in the NBA and how important it was. You talk when you can, you write the checks when you can cash them. You don't write hypothetical checks. And that's basically when he said, at the very end, he said, if you're not on the court, you should shut up. Was he hard on that? I think he was. But I also think Butler is exactly the kind of player that you talk to like that. And I don't think, and there were also differences noted by Five on the Floor in regards to what happened with LeBron James. LeBron James was already 1 foot out the door. He didn't have, was going to be a free agent soon. So he was pretty much, it was an entire conversation, and Pat Riley bluffed. Right now he's not bluffing. He's just saying, we're going to commit, but we're going to have serious conversations if we're going to extend a contract and commit to more money than we can, frankly, they're already $10 million above cap space without re-signing Martin and Highsmith. So we're talking about two players that, one or the other maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure how key they were to anything, and I like them both. So that was the main idea. availability, right? And committing to Jimmy if Jimmy commits to the team on the during the regular season, especially. Like you said, he really commended Jaime Jaquez on if he hadn't been injured, he would have played 82 games, and that's 100% true. I think you can say the same about some of the players, but you certainly can't say that about Jimmy. I think you can say that about Bam if Bam doesn't get injured, for example, but you can't say that about Jimmy, especially last season, right? And again, I have reasons to believe that Jimmy had his personal reasons, but that's besides the point. Another important part of the presser was that there's no intention to rebuild. He wants to retool. So again, are there going to be major changes? I don't expect there to be, unless there is a real conflict with Butler, which doesn't seem to be developing. So there's going to be retooling. Pat Riley did explain that he believes in this team still, but he does believe that there need to be changes. And he referred back to earlier eras, to explain those changes. That is the gist. There are other points, but I can see I'm already at 6 minutes. I don't want to run over. I didn't want to run over 5, but that was the gist of it. And I think that we don't know what's going to happen. I think we're going to start getting a picture of what may start happening in July, August, if at all, right? So unfortunately, let the rumors begin and etc. All of my teams that I picked got to the second round, but I am very surprised by the Nuggets yesterday. It was a horrible humiliation, and I'm surprised. I thought the Knicks did what they did. I didn't watch the last 2 minutes. I would say so. The people say there were referee injustices. There were certainly referee injustices in the Nuggets Timberwolves games, but that's interesting. Timberwolves may very well right now. They're pretty much poised to get into the WCF. In any case, let's go Heat.